here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Week, I believe 3. Oh my god, we're on week 3 of the AOE2 Rousseauofmarch Kingdoms something or other group name, I can't remember. Either way, that's us. We're going to week 3, our week 3 game here. We've got Rousseauofmarch playing against Xezadon. Let's get this Fog of War off to see what the heck we got going on here. So, they're playing on, I believe this map's called Oasis. I don't know if there's a place we could check. There it is, Oasis. I was right. So, Oasis. The players will have a big swath of wood in the middle where they have to, try and gather the resources. Normally in this sort of game, you'll see the players maybe wall off one or both sides just to be able to protect their base, and it's not a particularly long wall from the edge of the trees to the map. Combine that on either side, and there's not too much walling to do on these. But then again, you know exactly where it's going to be coming from. The only really other long option is to really go late game and try and honor cut your way through that. It's been done. It's been done. And actually, ooh, look at this. So Rousseau over here has got a really nice setup. He's got his main gold way here in the back, as well as a stone and another back stone. Really defensible position with that sort of stuff. And if he comes up here and walls all that off, he's gonna be well protected. Xezadon is going to be at a bit of a disadvantage just in terms of having this hill at the front of her base. That's an unfortunate hill, so she's going to want to claim that and say, get the hell off my hill. And if she does claim that hill, either later on with the TC, just with a bunch of buildings, or is able to wall off, ooh, wolves. So if she's able to wall off, then she'll be able to secure those resources. I'm only picking on this right-hand side because both of the players on the mini-map you can see are mostly to the right, and that's the direction that Rousseauofmarch is going to be scouting in. So the pops right now are pretty close. 10 for Xezadon, 12 for Rousseauofmarch, and he's gone ahead and he's actually pushing his deer first. He's spotted his one boar. He's probably got another one somewhere. Usually does. There's the other one. Has he spotted that one yet? Yeah, so he spotted both of his boars, but he's going for the deer instead. Normally, you push those in with your scout, just to reduce that walking time. But to counteract that, what you do is you go with 4 or 5 villagers, right? So 4 villagers, when they walk away, there's not going to be basically any food left, and if it is, it's going to be such a tiny amount, no one cares. So it looks like Rousseau here is got an idea of what's going on in the map. He sent a scout to do a big loop, and he probably recognizes this map and goes, "Oh, okay, it's Oasis. What am I going to do?" Let's take a quick peek at the civs here. So the Portuguese for Xezadon and the Spanish. So both of these, I believe, are sort of gunpowder civ. So if we go take a peek at the Portuguese, because this is the one I'm more unfamiliar with. So the Spanish will get the conchs later on. A really good unique unit if you can get up to there. But it's more of a Castle Age or Imperial Age unit. So here we are, the Portuguese, naval gunpowder, right? So both of these are going to be gunpowder civs. They'll both have access to these hand cannoneers and the bombard cannons, which are going to be, or are not going to be, I guess they are, incredibly useful when it comes to mobility. At least those, the bombard cannons, you can micro them pretty well. They're not as stationary as the trebuchets. The organ guns for the Portuguese, and they've got a couple things X'd off on some of their, like they don't have the paladin or the heavy camels, so they won't be going cavalry, but they've got the full up for the barracks lines and basically everything except for the heavy cav archer down the archery. So pretty open on that end of things. Unfortunately, none of this is going to be coming into effect for the big open naval tree. Oh, Rousseauofmarch losing a Vil there. I think he got caught up on the corner of the buildings against some of the other Vils that were trying to kill him, and he was like, "No, let me through!" And then the boar was just like mowing him. So Xezadon, yeah, making that wall, securing those golds. It's starting off the house wall, and again with that house wall, it's going to make that population space free up. Both players still that difference of 2, so they've been going 1-to-1 for the production so far. So 16 for Xez, 17. Oh, it looks like he's caught up by one. Rousseauofmarch has all these sheep over here. I don't know if he's just not collected them or if he... I think he's already explored this too. Yeah, he's explored exactly this path. You can see it. Oh. And oh, he didn't see her. He walked straight through. Oh, he saw it, but you can't see it against the green. Oh, well, you can't really. You really have to try to see that. I think he found her, but didn't find her. You can't see her on the map. It kind of looks like a Gaia unit if you just look quickly. So he's going back again to try and find her. And he himself getting popped at this point. They're pop capped. Oh, there he sees a couple of Vils there, but if he's not looking right now, he won't be able to keep that. He's gonna walk right by again. I don't know if he sees it. I don't know if he sees this. He should be able to see the gold pile and figure it out. And this Vil could take on this wolf. She's got the loom. It makes it sound like a weird disease, but it's not. It's actually quite useful. Oh, stay away. She's got the loom. Oh, it sounds like the other boar's coming in, and everyone's here to shoot it. Get that guy out of there. Put him in your building. Oh, there, that worked. Yeah, it's like he listened to me there. So he's got the resources to go up, so he'll probably be going up soon. I'd hazard a guess he'll probably go up on 22. Oh, no, he's gonna keep going. And let's take a peek at Xezadon's resources. So Xezadon's going up on 450, not quite as many on the boar, but a heck of a lot more on the berries. Berries are still to collect. Oh, there, now he's gonna come back and find it now. She might be able to get a couple pot shots if she garrisoned, but probably wouldn't kill the scout anyways. Normally with the build you'll have a couple more on wood, but I think she might balance that out afterwards with all these extra food farmers. I guess you could have tree farmers. So she's making a couple farms and getting attacked by the wolf. Is that the same wolf? Probably the same wolf. Oh, it's gonna make it. Oh, I think he should be okay. Just barely. Just barely. Oh, 2 HP left. Oh, he's some of those sheep has started making their way back. There. Sheep train. Choo choo. Choo choo, motherfucker. And putting 6 on gold and bringing a couple more over to wood. Right, and those extra wood Vils will help set up the rest of the farms. Couple deer in the back, a couple sheep to be found yet, and this house wall is almost complete. So she's pretty secure on the one side. Let's see how she's her exploring. So she's got pretty good vision of her back. She's found her basically her first primary gold, her secondary gold, which are really close together, her 2 stones, and her 3rd gold. Scout's not doing too much right here. I think she might have lost him here. The green on the trees. Oh, and what's this going forward? What's he doing going forward? Is he going for a sneak? he gonna try to sneak a... Oh, he's sneakily stealing the sheep, I guess. So Xezadon on her way up. Oh, I thought she was on her way up. All that food left. And Rousseau just clicked up there at the almost 14-minute mark. Shame on him. Oh, he's going forward to make a wall. So he's gone really forward to make his wall so that he can have a bit more of that map control. Those sheep, I was going to say meep. Those meep he sent back, getting caught up here on Xezadon's scout. And the rest of the wall's coming forward now. He can build in stone, and I guess he is, but he's going to have to rebuild up front, or else these palisade walls with, you know, almost a quarter of their HP are going to get ripped apart. Oh, is it? Get rickety wrecked! Take that, lady. Oh, another meep. She's got the extra meep here. Oh, and is she scouting with these, or is she sending them back? No, looks like she's found those sheep. She's got the scout on the move again. Maybe she's decided to give him one. She says, there you go, you can have one. That's so nice. She says, I'm taking the other one, you bastard. You only get one. So we've got quite a few moving over to wood here. It looks like he's short a little bit. He's only got the 50 wood, so he's going to be throwing a couple extra to try and balance his eco on wood. He's got a healthy pile of gold there for this point in the game. Oh no! Oh, I get wrecked on both sides. Just wolves everywhere on this. The rest of these sheep coming back too now. Xezadon. There you go, getting her right to field. She still has a bit of a wall, a hole in their house wall here. She's gonna have to pay attention to that. Rousseau, I can't really tell what build he's gonna be pushing for. And as the Spanish, I would say maybe he might want to go into archers for a little bit before transitioning to those really strong conks. He's got the gold for it, and he's starting to get the wood, so maybe he's going to go into archers. And Xezadon over here, let's see what her resource is looking like. She's got really a pretty solid balance right now. 29 pop. She's got 3 on stone, so she's probably going to be looking to put a castle up pretty quick, as opposed to Rousseau, who's not. And actually, Xezadon now has the population lead. So she's been keeping her town center moving, keeping it rolling, keeping those villas spitting out, and she's getting wheelbarrow at the moment. So wheelbarrow will help your villagers move faster. They also will hold more resources. There's a lot of debate, not to make it sound like it's a big deal, but there's a lot of debate as to whether or not you want to keep pushing out your civs. At what point do you get your wheelbarrow upgrade? When do you get your resource upgrades? Personally, I try and push it around anywhere between 26 and 30 if I get the opportunity and I happen to have the resources. And it looks like she's already gone ahead and gotten the double bit axe, which will help your wood increase, your wood income increase. Oh, I guess I can't see it. Need to get the spec overlay. So over here we have, back down here we have Rousseau, and what's he doing? So he's just pulling ahead. So these players, I believe, have been actually working together in recent history, I guess, and working on their castle and their feudal times. So Xezadon pushing her population up, whereas Rousseau here, you can see, is pushing his way into castle. So Rousseau's going to be going, I guess, for a bit of a fast castle build to try and take advantage of those strong conks, but he's going to either need to buy the stone or get some people onto stone because it's going to be a while before he can collect that 650 stone and make himself those production buildings. And Xezadon finally did plug that hole up. She's put a gate there. And this guy's going to chop wood way over here. And he's going to bring it for a hike. It's the best wood in the map. Oh, nope. He's going to go build something somewhere else, I guess. Again, there's two wolves here. You knew this from last time. Help out your friend. This guy just walks by like, yeah, no. There's a wolf attacking you? Yeah, it's okay. You have the loom. It's fine. I told you. And this guy's like gushing blood and shit. Well, I guess he's not probably gushing shit, but that'd be bad. I guess that's what the loom would give you. And Xezadon is going to see these walls, but is she going to notice the extra villagers? I think she might have noticed the extra villas, but this wall is going to get completed here on this side. And both these players have basically full walled on what I'm going to call their fronts of their bases, just because that seems to be the shortest way. At least according to my eyeballing it on the minimap.
Monday?
Rousseau is going to go up on another TC, so I wonder if he's going to push with 2 TCs. There you go, he learned this time. Send 2 vills. So he's going to go up on 2 TCs, and he's starting to put those villagers onto stone. He's still got a healthy wood pile, but I believe the conchs, what do they cost? Food and gold. So that's probably enough for now to keep the gold, or to keep your wood requirement satisfied if you're just going to be pushing for the conquistadors. There we go. Now this wolf's going to get wrecked because he's got 2 points of damage coming in rather than just a one-on-one. And I guess Xezadon sort of maybe felt it deep in her nutsack, but she's full walled on the back. She saw the walls here on the one side. I don't think there's any walls to be seen on this side. But she figured, you know what? He's probably there. She just ran by the vills, but she was already full walled. She's double walling. She really doesn't want to get attacked on this side. Doesn't have too much. She's already completely cleared one of the tiles here of the stone, and she's still got 3 going on it. Rousseau is going to... Where's he going to go? He's also walling on this side. So everyone's just... This is like Black Forest. The weirdest black looking forest ever did see. So Zez still producing villagers, which is great, but she's got a lot of resources. She could just push her way up into castle now. Like, that's a healthy amount, and that will let her, you know, build that 2nd or 3rd TC and really boom, just boom. The university going up, and that's probably going to be for the ballistics, which is almost vital for the conquistadors because they fire pretty slow, right? It hits like a friggin' brick, but man, do they fire slow. So the ballistics will be coming in, and Rousseau's got also a healthy amount of resources. What's he doing on this side? What? I don't understand why these people are just hanging out here. So Rousseau with these walls has basically claimed he's putting his flag in the dirt saying, "This is mine." And it looks like he's got a couple walls, a hole here or there, or that might be just where the incline changes for the terrain. But as you can see, he's claimed about almost 3/4 of the map. Almost exactly. I'd call that 3/4. So Xezadon is sort of pinned in here, but the thing is that she did have her resources clustered nice and tightly. With the Portuguese countering the... That's going to be tough if she doesn't get... I'm pretty sure she's going to have to go light cav and trash. And maybe... That's just a straight up trash war. Like, what, can they go cav archers? Yeah, they get heavy cav archer. Oh, that's the Spanish. Duh. What about the Portuguese? They get cav archers. They get cavaliers. Organ guns are basically anti-infantry units. They have nice spread fire. Oh, fully unlocked. Blacksmith, which is always good to see. Yeah, so the Portuguese really strong on the water, but they lack a lot of the units that will really bring you to the end of the game. So maybe she'll be going champion hand cannoneers arbs. That's it's one of those at least, anyways. So far the score is pretty tight. I don't see any castles yet. I want to see a third TC. And Jordan is just a Rousseauofmarch here. Blue is just pumping villagers out. So he is fully boomed on 3 TCs. He's queued up villagers until he can't queue no more. So it looks like he's really preparing to put his foot down and go. He's putting down a monastery. I guess no one ever expected the Spanish Inquisition. Is he gonna go for the relics? Because I see another monastery over here. So Zaz finally catching up, getting her way into the castle age, and now she can go ahead and put down some TCs and try and catch up with the booming. So Rousseau's at 65 pop, leaving Xezadon in the dust, looking at 40. But she's got the resources to be able to hold it off for now. This gold pot is completely, nearly depleted. Does she see? She does see the walls. So she knows she's pretty walled in here. And she's going to have to address that. Rams are great for destroying walls. It's kind of what they're for. And she's going ahead and put in her first castle of defensively, because she can see Rousseau is going to be playing very aggressively. He's ran forward, he's playing those, he's trying to hammer in, so she's just going to be locked in here, and she's just going to boom and try and do what she can. And this is cute, they got their sheep hanging out here together. They got a blue sheep and a green sheep. And she's continuing to go on this, and she's going for, I guess, the double walls all the way around. And I actually haven't seen too much military from either player. I guess with Rousseau, we won't be seeing that sniping all the relics that we saw. So that's probably not a worry that Xezadon is going to have to worry about. Of course, that's redundant to say. So it looks like she's really going full ham with the on the stone there. Oh, didn't like that TC. Where's she gonna put it? I wonder if she meant to do that. She's putting it right back. Maybe she dropped it. It's like it slipped, and then a fourth TC up here for Rousseau. Still in the castle age. She's got the resources to click up to Imp. But he's not gonna do it. So the second TC coming up now, and this one lady, I guess, was the designer, owner, architect, engineer, builder, finisher, mason, hewer, everybody. She built this whole thing herself. She laid down all the floors, she put down the ceiling tiles, she built it all herself. Look how good it looks. It looks really good. And she's gonna go ahead and put up that university now. Her second TC, she's going to try and keep rolling. She's got the food to do it, so she's probably going to be queuing up a lot of villagers here. You can see the swath of wood from the mini-map where Rousseau has just been chopping away and chopping away. So Xezadon on 49, close to 50 vills, and Rousseau barely doubling that, sitting at 102 out of a... So I wonder what his plan is. He has not created any military yet. No castle. Just another town center. I don't know what he's doing. He's just building town centers. And just building them, I guess. He doesn't want to build any stone mines. Ballistics is coming in. He almost has the stone. Looks like he's pushing a couple more out. I don't know if they're queued to stone. Yeah, so these guys are queued to stone. So maybe that castle will be coming up shortly. This monk running over here looks like he's gonna go grab the relic. Does Xezadon have any of the relics? I don't know. Or is that gonna be 5? How many relics does he have? So there's none in that one. One, two, three. Oh, 4 and 5. Does he see the fourth one? Pretty close. He does not see it. Suck it, you relic getter. He probably thinks it is locked in there. I can't blame him. But you should explore it. You never know. So Rousseau going for the relics, it looks like a cheese ball. Not sure why he got ballistics then, if he's going for relics. I guess maybe you might be able to call these defensive walls, just very forward defensive walls. So he's going up to Imperial Age now. With the amount of TCs he's doing, he is going to be basically queuing up his TCs with more vills. I guess he's gonna go for a completely full 200 pop boom before transitioning, or I don't know, maybe he just wants to make sure he has all the resources available to get all the upgrades as soon as he hits imp for those conks. The Xezadon's still going on 2, but she's got a couple organ guns coming out now. Let's take a look at her resources. So she's made her way up to 65 pop with the 2 TCs, or 60, yeah. And these organ guns are great anti-infantry units. They have a pretty decent spread, and they'll plow they'll plow through like hordes of stuff. Not in the most fantastic fashion, but if you get a good ball of these, you don't want to get anywhere close to it with anything melee. They're pretty slow, which will help. And there's the castle. So there's the first castle. I don't know if he's going to start castle pushing, or if he's going to go with those conks, but I guess we'll have to wait and see. But I guess with this game, we are going to be getting pretty good at waiting. I mean, practice makes perfect. And this guy just wanted to show his relic to the sheep, or to the meep. He's like, hey meep, check this thing out. I found it. It's awesome. And the meep are like, can I just go over to the grass and eat, please? So Russo making his way up, and what is he doing? Still producing vills. We already know he's doing that. He's got these three queued up completely, and he's got, let's see if we can figure out how many vills he's got. He's got, doesn't total them, 105, 145, 150, 155 vills. What are you gonna do with 155 vills? And he's getting supremacy. So supremacy, I'm not exactly sure what it does in terms of the numbers. I'm sure we could figure it out here in a second. But I believe it says some in the tech tree. It says making your villagers excellent in combat. Let's see. Castle, castle, castle. I went right by it. Supremacy. Villagers have exceptional combat abilities. The Inquisition. So the vills now, let's look at their stats. 3 plus 6 is 9 attack. They're gonna have 3 melee armor, 3 melee armor, and 4 pierce armor. And they can still build buildings, and I believe if you get, I'm not sure if they're, the villagers are going to be affected by hoardings. I don't know if they count as melee. Infantry, probably not. And it looks like he's taking a swath of his vills and going forward with them. Oh my god, is he going to go for villagers? He's going to go for villagers. Well, he's got enough villagers to do it, we'll just say that. But I guess Shanta is going to need those organ guns, so she's going to have to maybe spend some of her resources. How is she sitting at? She's short on wood. But she's going to be, onagers will help. Organ guns will help. She's going to have to start putting some resources into military because we're 45 in-game minutes in, and she's probably not going to be expecting this. And yeah, I guess the more villagers you bring up, the more you can make, the more town centers you can make. Oh my god. Another onager coming through. Battering rams, scorpions. The villagers, I guess, are just gonna soak up this gold pile for no reason other than they're not doing anything else. And several researchers coming through for more villagers going forward. Are they queued up? So they're rallied up here. And these guys are rallied still on the gold. I don't think he needs any more gold if he's going to be doing a villa rush. I'm kind of late for a villa rush, but I think it'll work. Now with this many villas, they actually start running into each other pretty bad, and then they all try and cluster around the gold and bump into one another. So it can be detrimental actually having too many vills collecting resources like that. So the onager is coming forward for Xezadon. I guess Rousseau only wants to push on the one side. Theoretically, I guess he could be pushing on the other side as well with the vills. He's got to be hitting close. Yeah, he's at 200 pop there. And I guess that was the everyone come forward. So all these vills making their way downtown, having their pilgrimage, going to the Holy Land, trying to get that extra gold. I don't know why. He doesn't need it. And I'm gonna have to say she's probably not ready for this. She might be able to put up the extra. She's got enough. I know does she? Xezadon's definitely got the stone to put up a couple more castles. So maybe put up a couple castles if you're expecting some shenanigans. So I'd say this late in the game, just judging on how much time your opponents had, you should probably be expecting some shenanigans. This is shenanigans. Oh, God, he didn't even bring the meep. Oh, he brought one of the meep away. So we're gonna have to see. I wonder if villagers get any like hidden combat bonus. Now, when it comes to villagers attacking, they don't auto attack. You're gonna have to micro each and every one. So you can give the first command to attack, and let's say they go attack, you know, one of the units. Unlike the knights, where the knights will automatically turn and just keep attacking the next available closest unit. The villagers are not gonna do that. They're just gonna finish their task, and then that'll be it for them. Oh God! Look at this ball of villagers. When can she see it? She can see a couple of them. And they're going for the gate. And these guys over here are gonna go for the. Let's see if we can cheat. Let's go to her view log. Or is that logging for me? Oh, we're gonna follow as Xez does here for a second. It doesn't follow the mess, but it will follow her scrolling. So she's going. She's getting her onagers, and she's going forward with her vills. They've already smashed through the first gate. And she's opening the gate for them. Don't open the gate for them. Repair your gate. Ah! Close the gate and lock it. Close the gate and lock it. Now they're in. Ah! Build it. Oh, they're on top of it now. Oh, they're on top of it now. You can't get through. You can't build it when they're. Oh, and you're gonna have to micro all this. Oh, and these onagers are just gonna come in, and they're just gonna make a mess out of all this. Oh, they're gonna be squishing half of your own units too. Don't worry, this archer will help. He's got +3 on his attack. It'll be okay. Oh. There we go. Taking some vills out. Taking losses on both sides, but Rousseau's gonna be microing this. He's got one vill over here attacking that one. I'd have to say, overall, this archer's probably being the most effective. But these vills, again, you have to keep microing them, and he's in here trying to click, just insanely click. And I guess these guys are gonna go get some wood. So Xez is pulling out of there. She's gonna have to. I don't know if she got any hits on the castle, so I don't know if Rousseau can see it. So Rousseau cannot see it. So no hits down means that he can't delete it by attacking it. Xezadon is building houses. Building houses. I'm guessing she wants to unlock some of that pop space because she is pop capped. And I don't think she knows what to do against all this. Yeah, so you're gonna have to get back into the TCs, get these onagers out there. She's doing the right thing. She's producing out of here. Oh, that's why she is building the houses, so that she can make some archers. Well, you can still do that. Oh, the organ gun's coming up. A couple more bills coming down, and the bills here are probably gonna. Yeah, they knocked down the first one. She got a castle up. She's gonna have to garrison inside there. She's gonna have to try microing these guys around from the bases because I don't think she's got murder holes. Murder holes. But this other, if this one goes up, that'd be so huge. They'll be able to help each other out. So it's gonna be a while for these guys breaking down, but they're almost 20% down. The vills are just going from place to place to place, just ripping down buildings at this point. And there she goes. She's repairing it. So I think the repairs will come in and definitely offset. 9798. Oh, the second castle's up, and Rousseau's gonna have to get out of there. These bills will start going down. She's gonna have to go get murder holes. I think she's got it. I think she's got murder holes. Yes, she does. Oh, that's so huge. And still just streaming for these bills. Now, these production buildings are probably going to get ripped down, and Xez doesn't have any more town centers. So Rousseau's basically ripped them all down. Like, and the villagers just keep coming forward from Rousseau. I think he might benefit from like a big wave of them coming in all at once, but you know what, that castle is getting ripped down. Slowly and surely. Does he still have the food to produce this? Oh yeah, he's got like 10k food almost. So he could probably use to maybe build even a couple more of these if he wanted. Because these villagers, well, they're not combat, well, I guess they are the combat villagers in the game, but villagers aren't meant for combat. I guess in this situation they will be. Yeah, 1-to-1, these villas will probably just stomp these militia. So it looks like he's massing up his vills, which I guess would not be affected by conscription. And then he's going to try and send a big wave at them. His population's down to 139, 140-ish. So even through all that, he's basically cleared out the middle of the base. He's got a swath of guys in here yet. And most of the production buildings are down. I'd say those two panic castles probably saved the day. And you know, them being in range of one another was really what did it, because you just hear them sounding off, get made. And he's gonna go for the next stable. And the houses too, because if he goes for those houses, Xezadon is just going to continue to be house capped. Oh, but I guess the castles are going to help with that. So she's going to need a town center. She's got a couple of villas left, so it's not too much of a pinch. But she's going to need a town center to get her vill numbers back up. And here comes the big blue wave of villagers. So those scorpions, those siege guns, or organ guns, are really going to be helpful. Now, without too many villagers, Xezadon is going to be in a bit of a pinch, but she has a decent number left. She did have to run away from her wood, which is going to be a problem. So you can see here, she's doing what she can to try and get some wood back. She's still got a lot of stone, so she can repair for quite a while with that 510 stone she's sitting on. She's gone from archers to arbs during that attack, and she's put up her archery ranges again. And she's cleaning up what's left of that first wave. And I'd say those archers are a really strong choice. Basically anything ranged. Because then you can do that damage before the villagers come in. And, oh, she's just keeping everybody stocked up inside there. So that's where all of her villagers went. They all hid in the castle. I wonder if she forgot about them in there. Maybe yes, maybe no. Maybe she's keeping them in there to help until she gets the arbs out. This castle just keeps going up and down. And it looks like it might go down. There's another swath of villagers coming through. Let's see what... almost another wave ready. But the longer this goes on, the more and more of these arbs are just going to be produced to help fend off these ridiculous villagers. Yeah, so she's got more than enough of these arbs, and she's going to bring them all together. So we know what side he's coming from. And let's go check out Rousseau back home. So again, yeah, Rousseau's got vills just all over the map. And he's switching sides. So I guess he's walked everyone around. And he's gonna maybe, oh, looks like she's got the wall upgrade, so now the walls are up to 3000 HP. At least on this side. And she's gonna have to fix her walls on that side. So Bill's getting chased away. Doesn't look like she has ballistics yet. But if she gets too close to those TCs, 6, Hey, well, she can range the TCs, but if she gets kited into them, then she's going to start losing those arbs. And Rousseau looks like he's just collecting them in there. This next patch of vills is going to start knocking their way onto the wall. They must get an attack bonus against walls, because that, you know, however many there are on there, 4 or 5, just did close to 1,000 damage to that. So that's fast against the walls. So it looks like he's pop capped again. I don't know why he's got so many on wood. If he's running this supremacy racket. But it looks like he's going to be coming in again with the next wave. Xez coming forward with quite a number of arbs, and he is going to have to run away from that because there's not a chance in hell they'll be able to take that fight. Again, not a single military unit out of Rousseau, but he's pushing with the vills. So I'm not sure exactly how long this is going to go on for. These guys here have finally made their way through the wall, so they can come in. If they stay away from the castle, they'll be okay. And Xezadon is making her way back up with the population, back up to 100 again. Oh, looks like the castle can range that. It's on the hill, so it is going to be getting that range bonus. That wall will probably go down. And in comes the next wave of villagers. Let's go forward a little bit. So the villagers are going to have to come in, and what's he trying to do here? He's trying to get the town centers up. The town centers will go up with that many vills. It sounds like it's raining. And he's going to use them sort of defensively so that he can try to push his way in. Then on this side, he's still going through the walls. It looks like he's going to try and go after this house to make his way in with these villagers. So you got villagers going down, but I think they're being made at such a rate where it doesn't really matter. So it's sort of an offensive TC castle push, I guess. Is that what we'll call it? That's what we'll call it. Why not? And the vills coming in over here. And again, another TC. Looks like this TC is going to be contested for a little while. He's having to repair it. Rushing in. Going for that castle again? He is. So it's going to look like Xezadon is going to have a really insane KD ratio. Like, she made a lot of kills this game, like, she really did good. But you're going to have to put it in context of someone tried the Spanish filth on her. The push on this side didn't work, but he was able to finally plant in ATC in the middle of her base. The onagers here are most likely going to rip down this TC. Another TC built inside, right underneath the castle. Like, literally underneath it. These vills going down. Vills going down everywhere you look. Just everywhere you look. Come on, you can do it. I guess she's got to hold off there. And it looks like he's going to be continuing with this push. He's going to start knocking down those archery ranges. There we go. That first TC went down. And now he's got 2 castles and some onagers pushing on that one. So he's going to have to maybe pay his attention back to this back end of the base where he's snuck his way in. Maybe, I'm not sure what the play is. Maybe try and keep her off wood? I don't know if he's going to be doing this. skeleton. What the heck is going on here? This is absolutely ridiculous. I can't believe he's doing this. Oh my god. Putting a TC down on the wood lines, as much as I hate to say it, I think that would be a game changer if that were able to go up, but as it is right now, it's not going anywhere. This TC is eventually going to get ripped down by that castle fire. He's going to have to build at least a couple more in here. He's going to have to keep producing like mad. Maybe throw up another 2 or 3. The problem is these onagers in the castles, you just can't get close enough. They just keep coming in and crashing, but knowing Rousseau, he's just going to double down and say, no, I can do this. They might be able to, probably will, but oh my god. Stubborn for stubbornness' sake. I guess that's what stubborn is. Xezadon is starting to run low on wood, so she's going to need to keep those villagers working on this side, but also she's really running low on gold at this point in the game. So these trash units coming out, right? Not the arbs that we see anymore. It's the elite skirms, and they will go down to the vills slowly, but they'll go down. This TC is going to have to get fixed up. These rams coming out to try and take down these TCs, but they're super heavy on gold, and that's not really a resource that she has. This castle getting focused again, bringing in the rest of his villagers to try and knock down one of these castles. God, those guys take it down so fast. I know we're on fast speed, but still. What a messy game. So each and every one of these clicks is super micro-intensive for Rousseau, because the villagers, you know, they complete whatever tasks they're done, and then they just sit there. Down to 3 food for Xezadon. Oh, 153, so it looks like maybe she bought some. Does she even have a... No, she doesn't have any market to be able to do that. That one castle just refusing to go down. Just refusing to go down. You can see all like the bodies around it. So he's changing his focus over here, where there's no covering fire. So this is just one TC, so it's not like there's twice as many of the arrows. She's ungarrisoned all the villagers because Xezadon... What's she doing here? She's got the lumber for the lumber camp. Rousseau saying, no, you can't get back on the lumber, and trying to put up another town center. Town center looks like it's probably going to go up. More villagers coming forward. More villagers coming forward. More villagers coming forward. This castle down to less than... Come on, less than 500 HP. And there's only a few vills left. Oh, but like I said earlier, more villagers coming in. And there goes the first castle. We've got one castle to deal with on this side. This one was more than halfway done, and the villagers are just streaming in. I'd say this is a pretty decisive nail in the coffin. A big F-off nail in the coffin. Another TC going up for Xezadon, but that's right against Rousseau's wall, so he should be able to see it. And he's trying to, looks like he's trying to batter his way back out to go attack it. Xez running out of everything. He's got over 1,000 wood left, but down to 25 pop. This castle is going to get battered down, but not before the siege workshop goes, and then they're going to make their way onto the castle and probably take that down. So this cluster of villagers, along with what's he got there? He's got a couple of villagers there, and you know, keeping his population at 200 is really what's going to do it. So again, he's going to have to chase all these vills down individually, one at a time. So he ripped down that TC, just a ridiculous amount of resources, and TC's going up and coming right back down. I think Xezadon could have called this. She's got 19 pop left. She's trying to run away. Maybe this is payback for being stupid and attacking her with bills. She's saying you have to kill every single one, you bastard. Making them chase her down. So there's two. Oh, she's gonna build a literally. Oh, right in the corner. Right in the corner. Oh, she took it out of the corner just a little bit. Can Rousseau see that? Can Rousseau see that? Yeah, he can see it. So he's probably got all his vision bonus upgrades. So 3 left. I count 2 here and 1 hiding in the trees. And it looks like she's going to try and reboom and take this from in the corner. But here comes the fills from the Spanish. And they're just going to hang out there, I guess. Maybe have some margaritas. I don't know if is that Spanish or not. Mojito? Is that more? Is that better? Paella? I think that's a fruit. They're just going to come hang out here. And you can just see them coming across the map. They're all just gonna come hang out here. Ah, population's at 4 now. She says, "Go get the relic. It's over here." And I guess they're all doing a little hamster dance here. Looks like the last. Oh, and he's bringing the meep. He's bringing the meep. All the meep. I think there's so many vills in here. The Portuguese vills there from Xezadon can't really move. Oh, there we go. Got 1 blue vill there. Or 1 there. 1 hanging out in the trees. Sneaky, sneaky. He can't see it. He doesn't know what's going on. Oh, it's too funny. He can't see the vill. It's green in the green trees. Right there. Oh, he got spies. So he should be able to see it, but I'm not sure if he can. If he has to do it again, it's because he didn't figure it out. He didn't figure it out. I don't think he did. I don't know why he's garrisoning them all now. Oh, he can't be bothered to find it. So he's just gonna let it. Oh my god, it's probably outside of range. Oh, there we go, okay. Oh my god. Well, that was absolutely ridiculous. Like, I think that was probably one of the longest, slowest games I've seen. But I don't think I've ever actually seen anyone try with the villager with Supremacy Rush. So there you have it, one of the games from Rousseau and Xezadon. That was a long one. But a lot of waiting for things. A lot of waiting for things in that one. The resources. I guess he just had to keep pushing until those resources came all the way out and picked down every single villagers because she refused to resign. So we can take a quick peek at the numbers here. So this light blue represents the villager count, and the light green represents the villager count for the Portuguese. And I guess that's, I don't know, is that the scout that just made it all the way to the end? Must have been. So villager high, all the way to 200, 7,000 gold from the relics. Eco, everything except for the stone. Military stats, like I said earlier. Xezadon's got an insane KD ratio on that one, even though she lost the game. 851 kills. Boom. Suck it. How do you like me now? But overall, Rousseauofmarch ended up taking that one. So, GG, well played, and it looks like we'll probably catch you next time.